Peaceful Warriors Wellness.
Feel better, move better, be better. When you feel better, you feel more like you. And when you move better, there's so much you can do. Be who you were meant to be. Peaceful Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. Peaceful Warriors. All right, good morning, everybody. This is Scott Roberts. My wife and I own Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center here in downtown St. Petersburg, where we help people feel better, move better, and be better through therapeutic massage, corrective exercise, stretching, reflexology, and many more. Thanks for joining me this morning. It's Friday, the 5th of February. We are excited and getting ready to watch the Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Go Bucks. May the best team win. You can also see that we're nicely decorated here for Valentine's Day. Remember that that's coming up very soon. It's the 14th of February, and it's on the weekend this year, so that's always nice. Make sure that you do something nice for your loved ones, and we do have a sale going on, a Bagoho, buy one, get one half off. You can buy a 60-minute or 90-minute session and get the second one for half price. And be able to either give your loved one 2 sessions, or they get one, you get one, however you want to do it. We don't mind, and would love to see you guys come in and get some body work done. But it's a nice gift, and it's a little different than the traditional flowers and chocolate and jewelry. I don't know about a lot of you, but with my wife, most of that never gets worn anyway. So, all right, so let's go ahead and grab yourself a rope or a strap or a belt, something that you can use to help assist yourself in these stretches. I love the stretch out strap. You can buy it at optp.com, or you can buy it here in the office. If you are local and want to come by and get one, we sell them here. We're going to start off by reaching up overhead, stretching out the spine, trying to touch the ceiling or the sky. Come up onto your toes, lift your heels up off the floor, and really actively reach. Bring those heels back down to the floor, widen your stance a little bit more and shoulder width apart. Let's do a left hand side bend. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. All right, to the right. I had a client last night that was doing side bends to try to help open up the side of her body, open up the rib cage, and I showed her how to do it with a strap instead of just doing it without. It makes a huge difference. All right, bring your arms down to shoulder height, rotate your spine, twist your body all the way to the left as far as you can, then all the way to the right. Nice and slow, hold that for a couple seconds as you get to each end, wherever that is for you. Remember, your journey towards health and wellness is just like walking, one step at a time, and you keep moving forward, okay? Trust me, the changes will come. You just have to be consistent and committed to making that step, the next step, each and every day. Reach up overhead with your right hand. Dangle that strap back behind you between your shoulder blades. We're going to reach down between the shoulder blades, and you get to as far as you can. You use the strap to assist. It's just like trying to scratch that itch that you just barely can't reach. We're going to help you be able to reach it. Let's go ahead and reverse it. Bring that right hand down towards the belt line. Strap over the left shoulder, reaching up between the shoulder blades this time with that right hand. Reach, assist, exhaling. Let's bring that elbow up to shoulder height, bent at 90 degrees. We're going to rotate the shoulder. So the elbow stays stationary, but we're going to rotate the forearm and hand around the axis of that elbow and at the axis of the shoulder. We're going to reach back as far as we can and assist with a strap. Good. Let's do the left side. Left hand overhead, reaching back behind you between your shoulder blades. Assist with a strap. Left hand down to the belt line, strap over the right shoulder, reaching up between the shoulder blades, assisting with a strap. Elbow up to shoulder height, 90 degrees, rotating, reaching back behind your left ear, so to speak. Perfect. Let's go ahead and drape that strap around your neck and shoulders. Find yourself a spot on the wall. Put your palm flat with your fingers pointing behind you. Step forward with your left foot and then gently rotate your chest away from the wall. Ease into and then out of the stretch. Switch sides. Step forward with your right. This will open up the front of the chest and across the front of the shoulder. All right. Head and neck rotation. This is very important, especially if you drive and you need to check your blind spots without having to turn your whole body to look. Okay? Look to your left. Reach up with your hands on your left temple behind the right ear. Remember, we're not using our hands to turn the head. We're using the muscles in our neck to turn the head. We're just adding a little bit of pressure at the end of the movement. To the right. Good. Taking the left ear towards the left shoulder, reach up with your left hand. And when you get to the end of that range of motion, just take the weight of your hand above your right ear. To the right. Good job. All right, let's come down to the floor. Now we're going to use the strap. If you have a piece of rope or something, you can just go around the ball of the foot and hold on to both ends. If you have a strap or a belt that has loops in it, all you got to do is dangle it over the ball of the foot. A belt with a buckle, for example, you can run it through the buckle without putting the little deal in the hole. You just let it, run all the way tight. All right. Hamstring stretches. We have 3 hamstrings on each leg. So we're going to do 3 different variations of a hamstring stretch. First, we're going to bring the right leg towards the right shoulder. Try to keep that leg straight. Good. Bring that strap around the inside of the ankle and underneath your calf. That's going to turn your toes towards the inside of the body. Now we're going to lift the leg towards the nose. Take the strap out, go around the outside of the ankle and underneath the calf. It's going to turn your toes out. And now we're going to bring that leg towards the left shoulder. Right leg to the left shoulder. Go ahead and straighten out your left leg. Now we're going to stretch the outside of the hip on the right side. We're going to do 3 different angles here. We're going to lift our leg just high enough to scissor across above the left leg. Keep your hips on the floor. Let's raise that right leg to 45 degrees and scissor across. Up to 90 degrees, or as close to 90 as you're able to get your leg. So as high as you can, keeping the leg straight, scissor across. Keep those hips flat. Great. Take the strap out from underneath your calf, go around the inside and under again, so 1 full time around the leg. Now you should have the strap out here in your right hand, keeping that leg straight. And the arm straight. We're going to pull that right leg out to as far as we can, half of a split, so to speak, or in my case, maybe a quarter of a split. All right. Great. Bend your knees. Place your right ankle onto your left knee. We can take the strap off of that foot for now. Please grab a hold of behind your right knee and bring that as close to your chest as you can. With your left hand, reach up for your shin, and let's pull that right foot towards the left shoulder. It's going to rotate your hip. You're going to feel that here deep in your glutes. Your right glute in this case. Easing into, holding the stretch for a couple seconds, and then releasing it. Great. Left side. Strap over the ball of the foot. And let's do this side. Keeping the leg straight towards the left shoulder. Strap around the inside of the ankle. Turns the toes in. Now we're going to go towards the nose. Strap goes all the way around to the outside of the ankle. Turns your toes out. And now we're going to bring that leg towards the right shoulder. Straighten out both legs. Scissors. We're going to do 3 different angles, just like we did on the other side. Lift, scissor across. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments for me. If you think this is beneficial to you, it probably would be beneficial to other people, so please like and share it.
Bring your leg up to 45 degrees and scissor across. I do 3 reps of each of these so that we can get more stretches done in the 30 minutes that I do this with you. It is on you to do more repetitions of the stretches that you need the most throughout your day, okay? Your results will be directly proportional to what you put into it. This is a great overview of a lot of different stretches and some exercises that you can do to help alleviate lower back pain and shoulder and neck pain and dysfunction. All right, take the strap out, go around the inside of the ankle. And here we are with going all the way to the left, keeping that leg straight. Leg and arm straight. Here we go. Bend your knees. You can take the strap off and set that to the side. We're done with it. Reach up here with your left hand behind the knee, right hand on the shin, and bring that left foot towards the right shoulder. So where do you need the most improvement? Which ones feel the best? Not always which ones are the easiest. Which ones do you need more? Come on up to your hands and knees. Stand up yourself up onto your knees, but step forward with your right foot. Left knee stays on the floor. We're going to stretch the front of the left hip in this case, keeping your upper chest upright and facing forward. Push yourself with your hips towards your right knee. Your right knee goes forward over your heel. You'll sink down into it just a little bit. Ease into, and then push back out of the stretch. You're holding these stretches for about 2 seconds. Let's switch sides. Right knee down, left foot forward. Perfect. All right, so that's going to conclude the stretches for today. We stay consistent with those every single time we do this, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 in the morning. Now we're going to work on some core exercises. Go ahead and roll over onto your back. We're going to do a dying bug. The first thing I want you to do is lift your hips and tuck your tailbone a little closer to your shoulders. You want just a little bit of space between your lower back and the floor. If you had a towel, you'd be able to floss underneath your back with that towel. Okay? Reach overhead with your arms. Lift your heels up off the floor, keeping that space between your lower back and your floor. And now let's get some movement here. Dying bug is what this is called. Lift your spine towards your belly button as you're engaging in the movement. Any point in time, you can set your heels down, set your arms down, take a deep breath or two, and lift and come right back into it. If this is causing you a lot of pain for some reason, and again, everybody's at a different spot, there are some regressions, things that will be easier and less painful for you. So we're going to show you a couple of those real quick for people that need it. With both heels, you're going to lift your heels up off the ground and then lower again. Instead of holding it, we're just raising to 90 degrees and then lowering it with control and putting your heels down. If for some reason that's still causing pain, because we don't want pain, we want to work within our parameters and gently push ourselves to improve. You can do single leg lifts. As soon as your right heel touches, you lift your left leg. Left heel touches, you lift your right leg back and forth. Okay, and this would be your starting point. Okay, still engaging the core, still keeping the space between your lower back and the floor. Okay, if you want to make it harder, and this is too easy for you, you can always exaggerate the reach of your limbs and make it harder. Okay, so there's some regression and some progression. All right, next thing we're going to do is strengthen the glutes. Put your heels on the floor and lift your pelvis, your hips towards the ceiling. This is called a bridge. And you can maintain the bridge and just hold it if you'd like, or you can do hip presses where you lower your hips, and as soon as your hips touch the floor, lift back up towards the ceiling. Same thing here, engaging the core. You don't want your lower back to be flat on the floor when you get to the bottom. You want just a little bit of space between your lower back and the floor. Good morning, Vince. How are you? You're always up and at 'em early, aren't you?
Always, man.
Have a great one. All right, so that's the hip press. The hip press is, like I said, really good for glutes. Again, you can progress this and make it harder if you want to. You can do a single leg where you just straighten out your left leg in this case, or at the right glute. Hold the bridge. Okay, now only the right glute is being engaged, but it's holding all the body weight instead of two legs holding it. Okay, you can also do hip presses here. With a single leg. Obviously, if you do it on the right, you want to do the same thing on the left. Okay, bridge, hold, press. All right, so that's a progression of the double leg. Okay, strengthening your glutes will add stability into your pelvic girdle and take pressure off of your lower back. So it's very important to remember to exercise these guys as well. All right, let's roll over onto our bellies, and we're going to do some belly angels. Belly angels are really good for upper back and neck. So lay down flat on the floor, elbows out, palms and forearms on the floor. Inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to lift our head, chest, and arms off the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and try to bring your elbows closer to the sky as you do it. Here we go. Hold that for a couple seconds. Inhale as you come back down to the floor. Exhale and lift. Good job. Again, just like with the stretches, feel free to do more of any of these exercises that you need to help you improve the quality of your life. Okay? Tuck your elbows underneath your shoulders, staying on your knees if you need to. Lift your hips up, creating a straight line from the back of your knees to the back of your head. This is a modified plank. If these are easy, come up onto your toes instead. The more often you do these, the longer you'll be able to hold it. And the longer you're able to hold it, the stronger your core is, and the more support your lower back will have, the better health you'll have, the better quality of life you'll have. So, with all things in life, we are a product of our choices. Please go ahead and have a seat. tuck your ankles underneath your knees. So hopefully by joining me today, that's one choice. Hopefully you'll continue to make more choices that will help you move forward. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Remember, half of your body weight in ounces every single day at least. I drink a gallon of water or more every day. Eat whole foods instead of processed foods. Move, exercise. It can be walking, swimming, biking, stretching, and corrective exercise like we're doing today. And get a good night's sleep. If you do those 4 things, you're giving your body the tools it needs in order to improve, okay? So thanks for joining me. Again, my name is Scott Roberts from Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center. I look forward to seeing you on Monday at 8:30. Okay, have a great weekend. And again, go Bucks.